In this week's Retro Pop Culture News, we have some Tom and Jerry movie update news. The Golden Girls house is actually up for sale, and there is an auction for the Batmobile, the DeLorean, and the Ecto-1, and we have a lot more news to talk about, so don't turn that dial. If you ever wanted to own the 1989 Batmobile, the Ecto-1, or Back to the Future's DeLorean, now's your chance. These three movie car replicas were actually seized by a convicted medical fraudster, and they're going to be going up for auction on August 1st at a Ohio auction house. I would love to get my hands on that DeLorean, but if you happen to live near Ohio, this might be a fun thing to check out. Another fun story that I wanted to talk about was the Golden Girls house from the TV show. It's actually up for auction. The show, it actually took place in Florida, but this $3 million house that's up for auction is actually in Los Angeles, California. Only the outside of this house that's up for auction was actually used on the show, because on the Golden Girls TV show, they actually had a set that they used for filming the inside. But I thought this was a really cool story to tell y'all about, so I wanted to let y'all know. Next up, I have an update on the upcoming Tom and Jerry movie. The logo was actually just dropped, and not only are Tom and Jerry gonna look like the cartoons that we remember, but unlike that failed 1992 movie, they are not gonna have voices in this one, and that's gonna keep it more in line with the old cartoons. The movie is gonna be part live action, just like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and you guys remember how that turned out. Right now, the movie is slated for March 21st, 2021. If the release date changes, I'll let you know. In our next news, there is a trailer out for the new Star Trek Lower Decks, and I'm going to warn you Star Trek fans right now, once you watch this, you're probably going to be a little bit pissed off. The trailer makes them out to be bumbling idiots, and it just really does not look very funny. And it's a far cry from the Star Trek The Animated Series from 1973 that we all loved. And for some reboot news, John Hamm is being cast to play Fletch in the new Fletch Reboot. This new movie is going to be based on the second book in the Fletch series, which is called Confess Fletch. I personally have not read any of the Fletch books, and I don't know if this is going to be more of a comedy or what, but I do know it's going to be hard to top Chevy Chase's version no matter what they do. Then if you're a fan of the 1970s Wonder Woman TV show, for the first time ever on July 28th, you can get the whole series remastered on Blu-ray. I actually have my old copy right here of all the series, and it's kind of beat up, so it would be kind of nice to get it in high definition. And a few retro toys were announced this week that I'll link to down below. There is a Top Gun Transformers toy that looks pretty cool. Then Hasbro announced a new 3 3/4 G.I. Joe toy line that's actually up for pre-order right now. And Lego has a new Nintendo Lego set that you can buy. And it's not a working Nintendo, but it does look like it's a full-size replica of the Lego or of the Nintendo. Oh, and Major League Baseball starts on July 23rd, so go Rangers. And then finally, if you're into retro news and nostalgia stuff from back in the day, I will see you in the next video right over there. I'll catch you on the flip side, and remember, if it ain't retro, it ain't worth watching.